This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Let's get right into your top local stories. The Prop 50 campaign has come to an end. Just seconds after the polls closed last night, California's redistricting measure was quickly projected to pass. Now all eyes are on District 48, San Diego's only Republican district, an area the GOP now stands to lose control of. NBC7's Audra Stafford explains.
Daryl Issa has represented the 48th district for more than 2 decades now. But now that Proposition 50 has passed, things could change. Prop 50 redraws the state's congressional districts to give Democrats an edge in the midterms next year. It came about after Texas lawmakers moved to redistrict to favor Republicans. After pausing to celebrate last night, Democrats immediately turned their attention to the midterms. They hope the passage of Prop 50 paves a path to win back the House next year. Here locally, Democrats hope to flip the 48th district and, quote, send Daryl Issa packing. But Issa says he's not going anywhere and will continue to represent the people of California regardless of their party or where they live. Democrats who hope to pick up the seat will have to convince voters that they feel their economic pain.
We need to actually get at the root causes of things like healthcare costs going up, housing costs going up, groceries and supply chain. So we have plenty of ideas on our side, and we've got to start executing to lower costs for the American people.
Representative Mike Levin and other Democrats say they hope that the passage of Prop 50 will prevent some of the president's policy goals from moving forward in the second half of his term. But California Republicans say they will continue to fight for the best interests of Californians and to solve the problems plaguing the state that they say Prop 50 does nothing to fix. From downtown, I'm Audra Stafford, NBC7.
In Poway, the big issue on the ballot is the recall effort against District 2 City Council member Tony Blaine. Votes are still being counted, but it seems Poway voters have said enough is enough. After less than a year in office, Tony Blaine has been censured, charged with felony crimes in connection with his political office, and managed to find himself fighting for his political career. Blaine calls the recall political backlash. Here's the latest numbers. Nearly 91% yes, in fact 80.95% yes, and 19.05% no. The vote still needs to be certified by the county registrar. After that, if Blaine is recalled, the mayor says Poway will have a special election to fill that District 2 seat. We will continue to bring you the latest on the election results here in San Diego and across the country, both on the air and on the news at 4, or you can get the latest headlines straight to your phone from the NBC7 mobile app. It has been a few weeks since San Diego rolled out its new trash program, and with it came replacing the old black bins with the new gray ones. But in some neighborhoods, that switch is not going so well. One example is in North Park. Neighbors say they have been waiting for new trash bins for 2 weeks, and their old ones have been sitting out the entire time.
It's mostly just annoying for parking because parking's already so bad, and now you're going around trying to find a spot and there's trash cans in all of them.
The city says about 30,000 bins have been swapped so far, and if your old bin is still there, you can file a complaint with the Get It Done app. The city says the swap for the entire city should take about a year. Meteorologist Angelica Campos joins us now with a look at your forecast. Hi there, Angelica.
Hi, Monica. Beautiful day in San Diego. A little bit on the breezy side, especially for the mountains and deserts. And that onshore wind is going to continue into tomorrow. So this afternoon, just a few clouds now, a nice fall day. Partly cloudy tonight with fog developing overnight. And then tomorrow, mostly sunny with a shallow marine layer and a few degrees warmer. We're in the low 70s from Escondido to Ramona. And also in Sorrento, looking at 69 degrees right now. In downtown San Diego, we'll see more clouds building after 6 p.m. with temperatures right around 62 degrees for the evening time. And as we go into the overnight, it'll be in the 50s near the coast as well as in our inland communities. We'll have much more coming up. Monica, back to you.
Thank you very much. Families of the victims from a deadly shooting are hoping for justice after 2 teenagers were gunned down on a party at Halloween. The person accused of killing them is facing a judge for the first time today. And tonight, the city of Encinitas will decide the future of bike lanes on a very popular street. Why some argue a project to add more has only made things worse. Stay with us.
You count on breaking news.
We continue to monitor several new developments.
and help preparing for the unexpected.
A red flag warning will start tomorrow.
You count on stories from your community. You count on getting different points of view.
We're still human.
And your voice being heard.
The air is not safe.
You count on in-depth reporting.
They were saying, finally, we feel that we're being taken seriously.
Because you know the whole story is more than just the headline. This is coverage you count on, only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
This is San Diego News Daily.
I'm Monica Dean. Welcome back. The man accused of shooting and killing 2 teenage boys at a Halloween party is expected to make his first court appearance today. 18-year-old David Garcia is accused of killing 15-year-old Cain Roldan and 17-year-old Elias Yanez. He was booked on 2 first-degree murder charges and 1 gun charge. Police say an argument happened before the shooting. Elias's mom says she fears her son was stepping in to do the right thing, but ended up getting killed.
You can't always be the hero of everything. I guess there was an argument with one of the other boys, and he went in to defend or to fight. My son can't get another chance. This kid's not gonna get another chance. And it's like, you ruined your life for what?
Police say they are still investigating and could potentially make more arrests. Garcia's arraignment is set for 1:30 this afternoon. The city of San Diego says the safe parking lot in Point Loma has more than 100 open spots. This location used to be the H Barracks near the airport. The site now offers supportive services for homeless people, and it has room for oversized vehicles. Back in May, the city approved a 1-year contract with Jewish Family Services to run the site. The city says as the parking lot expands, they will close down a different sleeping site along Arrow Drive. Tonight, the Encinitas City Council will talk about options for a controversial and recently renovated street. The roadway project approved by a previous council added back-in parking and separated bike lanes, creating narrow lanes. But some say this made things worse for neighbors. The street runs in front of the city's largest high school, San Dieguito Academy High. Critics say the new lanes are just too narrow for fire trucks, and the bike lanes are hazardous and unnecessary. Now the City Council is considering spending between $2.8 and $3.6 million to rework some of the street. City Council members are expected to meet at 6 p.m. to discuss the alternative options. Today, the Mexican restaurant Casa Gabriela is hosting a fundraiser to support the family of fallen La Mesa police officer Lauren Craven. She lost her life last month when she was hit by a car while responding to another crash on the freeway. That fundraiser starts at 3:30. It goes until 9 p.m. Organizers say all of the proceeds will go toward Officer Craven's family. NBC7 meteorologist Angelica Campos will have a look at your weather forecast right after this.
NBC7 and Telemundo 20. Weather coverage you count on. You count on accuracy.
The winds are going to be increasing.
You count on these experts.
Take a look here at our future weather.
In 2 languages.
Más de 3 pulgadas de precipitación.
You count on innovative tech.
Look at our first alert Doppler radar.
From a team you depend on.
Dry conditions to round out this week.
You count on early warnings.
Because we had pretty significant rain.
Because you know every second counts.
It just kept getting worse and worse.
This is First Alert Weather. This is coverage you count on. Only on NBC7 and Telemundo 20.
A beautiful afternoon across the area as a storm passes to our north. It is going to stay there, but it will usher in clouds tonight and also breezy conditions. We're going to be dry through the weekend, but we're keeping an eye on next week because a couple of systems will be making their way in. Next Wednesday through Friday, we'll be looking at the timing and the potential for some wet weather to move into San Diego. In the meantime, beautiful dry conditions with temperatures warming up Friday into the weekend. We'll see 80s once again in our inland valleys on Sunday and Monday. Also pretty warm in our desert communities with those low 90s, but once that cool air moves in, temperatures will plummet, and then we'll be tracking the chance for rain. Most likely Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Stay tuned for the latest. Monica?
Thank you, Angelica. Some big changes are underway at Petco Park. One of the city streets just outside of that stadium has been renamed in honor of the late Padres owner, Peter Seidler. In a private ceremony featuring Padre team officials and San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria, there it is, Peter Seidler Way was officially unveiled. The new street now resides where Park Boulevard meets Trevor Hoffman Way. Peter Seidler passed away 2 years ago at the age of 63. We have more coverage you count on at NBC7.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.